now we pre-populate out that blank slate with a number of campaigns for a good part of the process. But it is a complete creative playground for consultants or agencies to go in there and build out new campaigns, link them up with any stage of the process, change the process. And so I'm really excited for you to get into this with John and look at his campaigns around referrals, because that
I've been on the brand new side of like someone just getting started with ProLine, which has always been like insightful, and we see things that we can add in and tweak really quickly. But I'm pumped to like really dive in to like probably as established of a ProLine account as there is, because I think it's just going to open my eyes to a lot of, while the functionality, I think I have a pretty clear idea of the ways to actually deploy that functionality like out in the field is what I'm really excited about, because I know John's creative. Like I've seen he thinks outside the box, which is really going to allow, I think, what we do to go further. But also I think that's part of why like y'all's relationship, for me, understanding these numbers and learning about this stuff was a result of a really strong relationship with John Bros. And he kind of schooled me on some things that I didn't necessarily see right away. And we kind of like, and we worked on some potential solutions with him, and he came up with some of it, I came up with some of it, and we talk weekly to this day. And I think it's those types of relationships with agencies that are like where things like this can be. Like ProLine is such a fantastic solution that a lot of people didn't know they needed. And bridging the gap, I think, is good, because like you said, agencies, I really don't think they're as bad as people think. It's just easy to blame the agency. And coming from someone who ran an agency, it's also easy to blame the contractor. Be like, they're not answering the phone enough. They're so unprofessional on the phone, on the call. Like, took them 6 hours to respond to this lead. All those things are problems. But like in reality, it's a budget thing a lot of the time. Like there's just that missing piece, like you said. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, is like my original tagline was going to be what you should do before you hire an agency. And I still am tempted with it, but admittedly, it just didn't hit like I thought it would. So as a marketer, I kept iterating.
People are going to be like, well, I already hired a marketing agency. I guess I can't work with him anymore. But I like the concept. I like the concept of that for sure. Well, this has been great. I think, and we can hit on anything else we want to, but I do want to bring up another topic. Is there anything else we want to hit? Talking about marketing, talking about your stuff before we move on to a completely different topic?
No, I don't, not that I can think of. I mean, I could go all day, but
we'll wrap it up then. Yeah. John, any other thoughts before we move on?
No, it's okay. I'm excited to work with Brad. I mean, it's going to be a good experience I'm excited, especially for my new guy for Savannah to actually understand our processes even better. Because we had a call this morning.